A Connecticut teen turned a short-term job into something that will have a long-lasting impact. She's heading a project and interviewing people who have migrated to the U.S. and turned to West Hartford and now call this place home. Photojournalist Isle Rosen and I sat down with her and one of the women featured in the project for this story. A picture can say 1,000 words. It can also tell a story that spans thousands of miles.
I grew up in Iraq, Baghdad, and I was in 20s when I moved to the Netherlands. I lived in the Netherlands for 25 years, and then we relocated to West Hartford.
Emil Zapetti came to Connecticut in March of 2022 and has spent the last 4 years connecting to culture while also sharing hers.
And the message maybe I want to send them, everybody of us have own story.
Her story is one of many being shared for the Nations of West Hartford project at West Hartford Library.
These different nations that they've all been a part of make up what we think of as now of West Hartford.
Linnea Knox is the 17-year-old brain behind the project.
I was helping people complete citizenship applications. I would talk to them and just hear these stories that they had to tell, and I kind of realized that there was so many things that people had gone through.
She found it necessary to make these stories accessible.
Using the library as a resource for their connection with people, I started connecting with different people, and I would interview them and then take it and make it into a transcript.
And that is what Nations of West Hartford is, a glimpse into the lives of people from different places in the world and their journey to now calling West Hartford home. What surprised you?
There's a lot of people I've spoken to that talk about language and how language can both be a barrier and a vehicle, and I thought that was so interesting, especially because I helped with the Friday English classes.
The first week I moved to here, I came and followed the English class here, because when you move to another country, the most important thing is the language.
I think the main thing I've learned here is really to just listen, because that's how you find all of this out. And then when they're talking, if there's something they sort of bring up, maybe that's a job, a passion, or one certain experience, I want to ask about that more.
I joined in book club for immigrants, which changed my life. We met and we discussed the immigrant issues, the families issues.
And then there are those eye-opening moments of clarity.
And recently I heard about concept is immigrant ghost. What means like you as immigrants, I feel like I am a ghost between different worlds. I'm not totally from my home country. I'm not totally from the Netherlands. I'm not totally from here. I am from different countries, but all these cultures like inside me. And then I realized now what I am, like all the pieces together.
The pieces of her puzzle that now include West Hartford. Available for everyone to see. Until that project launches at the Faxon Branch Library in West Hartford, that's going to start today. They'll start putting up pictures of the people interviewed with QR codes, and you'll be able to scan those codes. It'll take you to the transcripts of those interviews. Linnea, the 17-year-old who started this whole thing, she's completed about 6 of those interviews, but she says, don't worry, there are more to come.
And I love that she said it's so important that we listen, right? Yes. Everyone has a story to tell, and there are so many different ways that we can celebrate people's cultures, and I love how she's doing that.
Yeah, she wants to go into a law and immigration law, and so I'm like, 17 years old, you're on your way. Girl, you're on your way.
What were we doing at 17? Goodness gracious. She is extraordinary.
Yeah.
That was a great story. Yeah. Thank you, Eddie.